Let's dive straight in.
The Burnout Machine.
It starts with a ring light and a dream and ends with caffeine, deadlines, and panic. Every YouTuber thinks they'll make it big, but once the views start rolling in, they realize the price isn't just time. It's their health. By 2023, more than 38% of full-time creators reported burnout, according to a study by Oxford Internet Institute. They weren't exaggerating. Many creators were sleeping less than 5 hours a night, skipping meals, and spending 12 hours a day glued to their screens. YouTube isn't just a job. It's a treadmill that never stops. It all began in the early 2000s, when daily vloggers like Casey Neistat and Roman Atwood made everyday posting look easy. Fans expected constant updates, and the platform rewarded it. Soon, uploading became a race. The algorithm pushed the consistent ones, and everyone else fell behind. Some creators tried to keep up and collapsed. Emma Chamberlain publicly took a break in 2021 after losing herself to the grind. Even PewDiePie, the face of the platform, said he felt empty after years of non-stop uploads. The result? A generation of creators running on burnout, trapped between ambition and exhaustion. The camera's still rolling, but behind it, they're falling apart. Next, the trap that keeps them working when their bodies say stop.
The 24/7 hustle trap.
YouTube isn't a 9 to 5. It's a 24/7 competition where rest feels like failure. Every creator knows it, disappears for a week, and the algorithm buries you. That fear keeps millions awake long after midnight. A single missed upload can tank momentum. Analytics dip, comments slow, and brand deals fade. The system doesn't pause, not for sickness, not for family, not for sanity. By 2022, many mid-tier creators were working 70 to 90 hours a week, juggling filming, editing, thumbnails, and social media. For context, that's almost double a normal work week. The culture feeds it. The grind set waves the idea that you should outwork everyone. Infected creator spaces. Channels like Gary V's or Alex Hormozzi's made hustle look heroic. But no one talked about the fatigue, the caffeine overdoses, or the panic attacks behind the clips. When YouTuber Marina Joyce vanished in 2019, fans spun wild theories. But what really happened was more human: pressure, burnout, and a total mental crash. She wasn't the only one. Dozens quietly disappeared, leaving channels frozen in time, digital ghosts of creators who couldn't keep up. The trap isn't just physical, it's psychological. Once you're inside it, you start believing that stopping means dying online, and that belief keeps the cycle alive. Next, how the real villain, the algorithm, keeps this madness spinning.
The Algorithm Dictatorship.
The algorithm doesn't sleep. It doesn't care about creativity, only consistency and watch time. It decides who wins and who vanishes. And for creators, that invisible ruler controls their entire lives. YouTube's 2016 algorithm update changed everything. It shifted focus from clicks to session time, how long people stayed on the platform overnight. Thoughtful videos lost to flashy, fast ones. Creators adapted fast or got buried. The message was clear: post more, post longer, post louder. Even now, the algorithm's a black box. One wrong move, a keyword, a thumbnail, a pause, and your reach drops 80%. In 2020, YouTubers like James Charles and Shane Dawson saw millions vanish after the system quietly deprioritized their content. It wasn't a scandal, it was math. Creators started optimizing their lives around it. Sleep cycles synced to upload times. Meals fit between analytics checks. Some even hired algorithm consultants to decode patterns, like gamblers chasing luck. The machine rewarded obsession and punished balance. The result? Anxiety disguised as productivity, health replaced by data. YouTubers no longer create for people, they create for code. Next, when the algorithm takes your sleep, the body starts to fight back.
The sleep debt epidemic.
3 a.m. isn't bedtime, it's editing time. Most creators don't even realize how little they sleep until their bodies start breaking down. Sleep becomes a luxury, not a need. Studies in 2023 showed creators averaging 4 to 6 hours of sleep per night, way below the healthy 7 to 9 editing deadlines. Upload schedules and global audiences destroy circadian rhythms. One creator, Matt Davella, once confessed to editing entire documentaries while half asleep, and running on espresso and panic. Sleep deprivation kills focus, memory, and mood. But it also wrecks hormones. Cortisol spikes, immunity drops, and hunger hormones surge. That's why many creators gain or lose weight rapidly. Some even develop chronic insomnia, a condition that doesn't go away when the camera turns off. Take the case of Etika, a beloved Nintendo YouTuber. Before his tragic death in 2019, he'd gone through extreme highs and lows, often streaming for days without rest. His story became a grim reminder that sleep loss isn't just physical, it's emotional collapse waiting to happen. Behind every perfectly edited video is a tired human pretending they're okay, but their bodies know better. Next, when you lose sleep, you also lose connection, especially with the world outside the screen.
The loneliness problem.
Thousands of creators talk to millions daily, yet feel completely alone. That's the paradox of YouTube fame. You're surrounded by fans, but no one actually knows you. Filming alone in bedrooms, editing alone at desks, traveling alone to brand events, it all adds up. A 2022 survey by Influencer Marketing Hub found that 68% of creators feel isolated despite having massive audiences. It's the kind of loneliness that doesn't fade with followers. The lifestyle feeds it. Social media replaces real human interaction with comments and metrics. You start measuring connection in likes, not laughter. Creators like Jackseptice's I and iJustine have opened up about how fame shrinks their real social circles. You trust fewer people when everyone wants a piece of your image. In 2020, the pandemic made it worse. With collabs canceled and studios closed, YouTubers were locked in echo chambers of their own content. Some, like Lily Singh, admitted their mental health spiraled from isolation and pressure to keep being funny online. Loneliness isn't visible in analytics, but it corrodes everything: creativity, motivation, joy. And when that emptiness hits, creators turn to dangerous coping mechanisms. Next, what happens when the body starts to pay the real price?
The body breakdown.
It starts with small wrist pain, headaches, constant fatigue. Then one day you can't get out of bed. The grind catches up. YouTubers spend years sitting, hunched over laptops, editing for 12-hour stretches. It's no surprise that repetitive strain injuries, back pain, and migraines are almost universal among full-time creators. In 2021, physiologists studying content creators found high rates of tech neck and carpal tunnel among streamers and editors. The lifestyle warps bodies. Diets revolve around energy drinks, takeout, and snacks between uploads. Gym time disappears. Stress hormones rise. Creators like Markiplier have spoken about severe stomach ulcers from anxiety and exhaustion. Others, like Nikki Tutorials, took forced breaks after chronic fatigue and hormone-related health issues. Even beauty and fitness creators, the healthy ones, face it. Constant lighting and camera time lead to eye strain, skin problems, and sleep disruption from blue light. The body becomes a casualty of the job. Doctors warn it's unsustainable. But quitting isn't a simple platform that rewards output, not recovery. Creators push through injuries like athletes playing hurt because stopping means disappearing. Next, when the body gives out, the mind often follows.
The mind spiral.
Mental health in the creator world is a ticking bomb. Anxiety, depression, and imposter syndrome hit harder than any hate comment ever could. In 2023, YouTube itself admitted that over half of its creators reported mental health struggles linked directly to content pressure. The causes are obvious: constant judgment, unstable income, and public exposure. You're not just creating, you're performing perfection 24/7. Creators like Bo Burnham turned their breakdowns into art. His special inside showed the claustrophobia of creating alone during lockdown. Others, like Alicia Marie, described creators' guilt, the feeling that taking breaks equals failure. For many, therapy becomes another hidden expense, or worse, an afterthought. The audience doesn't see it. All they see are smiles, sponsorships, and perfect lighting. But off-camera, creators drown in comparisons. Every drop in views feels like proof that they're fading. That kind of pressure doesn't just hurt, it rewires the brain for stress. And when it breaks, it's public. Creator meltdowns, apology videos, mysterious disappearances, they're symptoms of the same sickness. The mind can't survive in permanent performance mode. Next, when it all collapses and what it means for the future of the platform.
The crash and what's next.
Eventually, something snaps. The body's done, the mind's cracked, and the camera's still rolling. The crash isn't dramatic, it's quiet. One day, a creator posts, "I need a break," and then they vanish. In the last 5 years, waves of burnout have reshaped YouTube. Massive creators like Dream, Pokimane, and Tati Westbrook all took long breaks, citing health insanity. It's not weakness, it's survival. The system built for endless output finally met human limits. But change is coming. New creators are learning boundaries. Shorter uploads, team editing, mental health transparency. It's slow, but it's progress. Platforms like Patreon and Nebula now reward quality over volume. Even YouTube has begun testing creator wellness initiatives after years of denial. The next generation doesn't want fame at the cost of health. They want sustainability in real lives outside the upload button, because views fade, but damage lasts. So the question isn't how to grow fast anymore, it's how to survive while doing it. If you made it this far, subscribe and drop a comment on which dark side of the internet I should uncover next.